Good morning. This is Florida Plant Mama coming to you from Zone 10A, Central Florida. It is a beautiful morning. Temperature is not too warm, so it's the perfect opportunity to get some much needed work done in the garden. I'm moving these bags. They're not producing well, so they're just taking space that I could be using for something else. So it's time for them to go. First, I've got to get this contraption out of the way. Out with the old, in with the new. So when I realized these bags were not producing well, I went ahead and put a few pigeon peas in here. What I'm gonna do is remove the bags, and then I'm gonna transplant these pigeon peas into the ground, actually in a different location. So, I'm gonna show you something which I was afraid of. Look, you see that? Something decimated the base of the vine. If I were to guess, I'd say it was a vine borer, because that literally broke without me even putting any force on the bag when I pulled it. See, it's all destroyed. That's what I have to deal with every year. That's what I'm trying to avoid. This one's not doing too badly. I'm gonna put it in a new location. The third bag or the fourth bag in here, looks a little bit better, but not a whole lot better. Yeah, we got the same action going on here. Oh, that's too bad. I thought these were doing really well back here, but it's the same problem. Look, can you see that stem? So I think it would have had a better opportunity had I just planted it directly in the soil, because it would have had other places to root as opposed to the bag and then not touching the ground and having a difficult time rooting. So we'll do a little bit differently. I may still dig them up and put them here and see if they'll catch. I think I'm just gonna do the whole direct planting thing. And here I have an elderberry tree that volunteered. And I got some Mexican petunia that always takes an opportunity to grow in here. And I don't necessarily want in here. Let me transplant these and then move the bags. I hope this works. We got a little marigold here. Hopefully it will trail and survive. But I'm not holding out too much hope, considering this stem is just, oh, it's gross. It's probably, I think I'm just gonna cut it off. Where's my scissor? Yep. We still got this much left. Hopefully it'll do something. Wish me luck, people. I hope this works. much better. Everything gets a periodic haircut to keep the path open and clear of debris and easy to get through. Oh, weird caterpillar. There. It's the weirdest looking thing. It looks like an alien creature, and there are a few of them on here. Right there. Oh, the leaf is in the way. Right there. They look so weird. They're hairy. And there are quite a few of them. There's a close-up of one. Just looks weird. While I'm over here, I'm gonna pull out this kohlrabi because it is done. It's a nice kohlrabi. I may have left it in here too long. That being said, I don't know if it's gonna taste very good. We'll find out. Got another one in here. These are not gonna do anything. Okay, more chop and drop. These turnips have stayed this size for quite some time. So let's take those in. This is not supposed to be a harvest video, but while I'm over here moving these bags, I figure I may as well do the other things that I see need to be done. All right, folks, time to move these bags. We're gonna revamp this space. First bag. Second bag. I thought this was a great idea, and it looked beautiful, but these bags just get way too dry during dry season. And I just don't have the energy or the time to come out here and water this section every day. And the sprinkler system doesn't seem to reach this little section very well. So they've got to go. I've collected some volunteer cranberry hibiscus that I'm going to plant along this part of the bed. I'm also going to put a couple of pigeon peas directly in here as well. It's going to act as ground cover until I figure out what I'm doing with this. If I'm going to try again with cucumbers here, if I am gonna just keep the cranberry hibiscus and the pigeon peas. I figure if weeds can grow here without a problem, and the sisu spinach can grow here without a problem, I must be doing something wrong. I just gotta keep trying until I find the plant that works, that I want to grow in the space. There's the new cranberry hibiscuses. Pitiful garlic. I'm collecting these nasturtium seeds for next spring. I moved those bags to here at the front of the garden where they will receive more water. And that's my little harvest for today. And we cleaned up in here. Took that seeded broccoli out. Cleaned up this bed, which I didn't even expect to do, but it needed to be done, so I did it. Opened up the space so that I can easily get to my peppers and the blackberries that are coming into ripeness. I cleaned up the grape trellis a bit, just kind of putting the vines on the trellis. Always a couple that escape me. And we cleaned some of the weeds out of this bed, but as you can see, there are always weeds that escaped sight. And then we planted some volunteer cranberry hibiscus here, and we moved some bags. And oh, I gotta clean up this mess. Forgot about that. And this one and this one. And we transplanted some butternut squash and marigolds and removed the bags from this bed. Gotta find a home for this trellis, and we moved those bags to here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a blessed and beautiful day.